Sarah is asking, have you watched Dirty John and thoughts on the case?
Oh, no, I haven't. I
Okay.
know, I know. I mean, you know, many of the cases I picked for In Pursuit are about manipulators and con men like that guy who prey upon women and eventually kill them. In the premiere tonight, the first guy up is a guy who took advantage of a wonderful woman, and when she tried to get away from his abusive tactics, he did what lots of these lowlifes do. He killed her. I think the guy ran to Mexico. America's Most Wanted. We caught 45 guys in Mexico. I think I'm going to get this guy. But I tell women, I have a daughter, I say, do background checks on these guys. Find out what their previous life was. They're con men. They're, you know, you're making a big decision. You know, and there are so many. America has so much domestic abuse and violence that you really have to figure out and find out and take that time to do a background check. If he seems too good to be true, he is too good to be true. Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
and I mean that goes into all, you know, online dating, online stalking, and things like that. You know, there's so much social media out there. How do parents kind of monitor what their kids are looking at? Because now people can access each other in so many different ways.
Great question.
Yeah.
First of all, your kids, whether they're using a smartphone or their computer or a tablet, they're smarter than you are. They know how to get into chat rooms and talk, and they're on social media. No matter what you do, they're there. They grew up with those devices. They use them at school. You have to talk to your children. You have to sit them down and say, look, the internet is a very dangerous place. Yes, it's the information superhighway.
What are your thoughts on Jayme Closs?
We were involved, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children were involved from that case from day one.
Okay.
I always thought it was a bus surfer. These are the guys who follow school buses to pick out their next target. Some like little boys, some like little girls. They're always trying to pick the vulnerable child that gets off at the bus stop alone and has a long walk. So I thought he was a bus surfer, and now it's come out that he did. He spotted her, and he planned to get her in any which way he could. He couldn't get her from the bus, so he gets in the house and kills the mother and father. The horrible thing is that while the mother and daughter are hiding, he finds them in the bathroom, tells the mother to tape up Jayme, and then shoots the mother in the face in front of Jayme. This girl may be one of the bravest victims. I mean, after him telling her every day, you know what I did to your mother? I'm going to shoot you in the face. She waited, she did whatever she had, and after 88 days, she figured out, and I knew it was in the back of her mind, he's going to kill me when he's done with me. So she made that brave escape, and that woman she ran into said, let's go to a house and make the call because he's looking for you. The first thing Jayme did was, yes, I need to go to the hospital. I'm going to tell you his name. His name is Patterson. This is the color car and the kind of car he's driving, and this is what he looks like. She escaped. No cops found her. I didn't find her. She escaped. And she helped catch her perpetrator. It's an amazing girl.
It's a miracle.
And we talked to the relatives. We provide counseling for JC Dugard, free counseling for whenever, as long as they need it. And this girl being counseling, the trial will break her heart. But we tell them no media. Don't be seduced by any talk show or morning show. Get the healing. So we're trying to prepare her if there is a trial. If he makes a deal, there won't be a trial. But my experience over the last 35 years is these guys love the publicity. They all want to be Charles Manson. They're lowlifes. This kid never had a job. He's a dirtbag. He's a weirdo. No relationships. Lives off of his parents in that cabin and stuff. They like the publicity. I say we need to start changing the laws and treat victims better. And make sure this girl gets through the process. But it's going to be a tough, long road for her. But I'll tell you, I know I'm going to meet her someday when she's ready. And I'm going to say to her, you are the bravest survivor. One of the bravest survivors I've ever.
Strong, strong girl.
Very strong.
Definitely.
We're rooting for her.
Yeah.